Really sad story coming to us out of Penn State, and the prosecutor in this case has filed 850 charges in the death of Timothy Piazza, a sophomore engineering major from New Jersey who, according to his family attorney, just wanted to belong. This morning, 18 members of the fraternity Beta Theta Pi are charged in the hazing death of a pledge. 8 of them are facing involuntary manslaughter charges. The other 10 face lesser charges, including hazing and providing alcohol to minors. 19-year-old Timothy Piazza died after falling down the stairs at an alcohol-fueled pledge event at Penn State University in February, known as the Gauntlet.
They made the pledges run from station to station and drink enormous amounts of alcohol.
The 80-page indictment reveals stunning details, including instant messages, Google searches, and crucial surveillance video. Prosecutors say Piazza's blood alcohol content was as high as 0.36, 4 times the legal limit, when he fell around 11 p.m. At 11:53, prosecutors say one fraternity brother sends a group message to his brothers, quote, "Tim Piazza might actually be a problem. He fell 15 feet down a flight of stairs, hair first, going to need help."
They knew that he was in danger. They backpacked him, which is a way of making sure he didn't roll over.
According to prosecutors, within an hour, Piazza tried to stand up and fell headfirst 3 separate times into the hardwood floor, an iron railing, and the front door. The next morning, fraternity brothers found Piazza in the basement.
Some of them Googled things like what to do with a head injury.
The DA says the brothers finally called for help almost 12 hours after Piazza first fell.
If 911 had been called immediately, as any decent human being would have done, the life of Tim Piazza would have been saved.
Penn State says the allegations are sickening and difficult to understand. The National Fraternity of Beta Theta Pi called the charges incredibly disheartening.
Today.
But it's no consolation for Piazza's parents, who say they're shattered.
This did not have to happen. No parent should have to deal with this.
So Beta Theta Pi's national chapter said it does not tolerate hazing and alcohol abuse and has disbanded its Penn State chapter, which itself has been charged with involuntary manslaughter. Now, Penn State has put out other fraternities on notice, announcing these aggressive new measures against underage drinking. Now, we reached out to attorneys representing the young men charged, but we did not hear back by airtime for this story. And as for the Piazzas, their attorney tells us that none of the young men involved in this story, the ones charged, have reached out to the family to express their remorse for this. Penn State just had their commencement ceremonies over the weekend. We were told by the school that any male student that was scheduled to walk and has been charged is on hold right now.
8:56 p.m. According to the prosecution, the gauntlet begins.
1, 2, 3.
Surveillance video shows pledges shotgun beers and drink from bottles of vodka. At 10:31, they are visibly intoxicated. At 10:45, prosecutors say Timothy Piazza is severely staggering drunkenly toward the basement steps, and brothers say they heard him fall down the stairs. 4 brothers carry Piazza back upstairs to the couch. Prosecutors say his abdomen has a large bruise. Over the next 25 minutes, prosecutors say surveillance video shows a backpack is placed on Piazza's back so he doesn't roll over. One brother testified at 11:14 he demanded they take Piazza to the hospital. He is shoved into the wall and asked to leave. At 11:25, the pledge master slaps Piazza 3 times in the face. At 11:53, a group text is sent around. Tim Piazza might actually be a problem. He fell 15 feet down a flight of stairs, hair first, going to need help. But nothing happens. Brothers say they saw Piazza vomit and twitch at 1 a.m. Between 3 and 5 in the morning, Piazza tries to get up but falls 3 more times, the last time into an iron railing and into a door. By 5:15 a.m., he's been repeatedly ignored and at least twice stepped over. At 6:57, a groaning Piazza is filmed. The video later posted on Snapchat. At 7:18, Piazza stands again for a final time and staggers toward the basement. At 10 a.m., Piazza is found there. He's described as cold to the touch and pale, his eyes half open. For 42 minutes, brothers try to shake him awake and try to dress him. One brother Googles phrases like cold extremities in a drunk person. At 10:48 a.m., 12 hours after Piazza first fell, 911 is called.
We have a friend who is unconscious.
For Today, Stephanie Gosk, NBC News, State College, Pennsylvania.